Blimbao Chicken Shamin, aka Big Wara, and a whole bunch of other AKAs. The Sobering Podcast. It's a season, man, and it's an episode. I'm back in this bitch, baby. Y'all thought it was gone?
You were wrong.
Yeah, exactly all that, man. You see me, man. I'm out here, man.
Yes, sir. Let's match the energy. Yo, it's Big Fred, aka Young Harry Potter, because I'm Gryffindor with the play.
Oh, my Medi, Kitso Buffet too.
Yeah. First off, shout out J Jody. My bad, B. That's some shit to handle, but yeah, man. Don't be wrong. I trust, I believe. Love the album. Yeah, and yeah, man.
Yeah, and he replied to your question, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got plans for the Battle League and everything.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
So it was a good interview. Well done, gents.
Thank you. We thank you, Aro. We thank you, Aro.
Very nice.
We can only be grateful. We can only be appreciative. That's the vibration, man.
Also, Jijo Duablela.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, he's very forthcoming. Oh, and clear. Oh,
articulate.
Yeah. Yo, T-Sharp.
No, T-Sharp. I think I appreciate the fact that he's such a student. Wantola, like his points of reference is so dope. His storytelling ability is also quite on point. And yeah, like I just really enjoyed it, man. And a lot of messages within his interview, you know? Yeah, I really appreciated that. There's a lot you can learn there.
I haven't had anybody locally like going through ageism and bringing it up. You know, I mean, we always hear the young kids saying, and even he's the way he looks at like when you've been called an OG, is like how they get you out the game.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a fresh take. I never saw it like that.
Yeah.
You know? So all the young kids calling me OG in the streets, so I see you. When I do your own pop, baby. I get you, man. Get me out the way, baby.
Try to get us out the way, but I'm out the way. And the irony of it is that I'm really trying to get out the way, man.
Yeah, man. Like, do your thing, baby. Do your thing, and I'll be going for mine.
Do your thing. You know, the funny thing is that it's inevitable that you'll also be an OG.
Hey, you're not but OG-ish.
You'll be so privileged to actually become an OG.
Yeah. I have something, yeah. My OG, when I'm gonna get pressure, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. You must be.
My OG it's a mega age.
It's a mega age. Also, that's why I recommend Mobile because you need to avail yourself. And knowing the kind of nigga that I am. Yeah. Unfortunately for now.
You're just gonna be old. That's what
I'll be grown. Older than today, but yeah.
I don't know who said this, but you want to be older, not old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Older than today.
You said older than today, you'll be grown.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I'll see, man. The lucky ones are those that I give my time to. But yeah, I know. So you give your time to a lot of people.
Are you? just
throwing it to you.
They're trying to get you out the game.
He's trying to get me out the game, baby. He's trying to get me out the game. But what's that OG thing is also tricky because I believe there's young OGs. Young OG.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not even giving people time. It's just the way you move and they're just watching from afar and they're like taking it in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's the best way, man. Actually, just living by example, you know, or being a living example, rather.
Exactly.
If I could put it that way.
You just hold the flame and they follow the light.
Yeah. And to me, it's not like, I don't ever consider myself OG or anything like that. I just, there's people that I love, and if I've got love for you, I'm gonna try and help you. That's it.
Yeah. I think I should have said that, man.
Yeah.
To be honest, you know.
Start with love, bro.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I love you all. Wherever you're watching or listening to.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Yeah, otherwise we're back here, nigga.
It's the parlay session.
Back in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and
gotta start with the shoes, though.
we gotta start with the shoes.
Hey, stop it, man.
Feet up. Like a paraplegic, a parallel park. Who do you want to start? Who wants to start it off? Who wants to start it off?
I can go.
Go.
Somebody was not here the last episode. I'm doing the Adidas Bushnets, Adidas skateboarding Bushnets. I think I last wore these shoes at Daisy's last year. Yeah. I think that's, yeah. And then I saw Adidas was bringing back the Taekwondo.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay, those kind of remind me of the bushnets. Let me take them out and see. I say they feel lighter than when I first got them. Lord knows why. But yeah, man. Simple. Yeah. Enjoying it. Yeah.
Nice shoe, man. Nice shoe. Nice shoe. Keeping it Adidas. I'm also over here with Yeezy, the Desert Boot.
I had to say Lena, nane.
Yeah. I talk I say. Look, shout out.
Shout out if you won on that sale.
If you got on the sale, shout out, man. Shout out.
We were still refreshing.
Yeah.
But it's about check out.
Yeah, man. Hey, the online vibe sometimes is tricky that way, man. But I'm really I love these. I think I've worn these multiple times on the show, multiple times in the streets. These are basically essentials for me, man. I love these shoes. They're my favorite Yeezy. Like, yeah, for real.
Ever.
Yeah, ever.
Over the wave runners.
Over everything. In terms of cost per wear, definitely my cheapest one because I wear it so much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I wear the shoe. Like, yeah. There's no season that I don't wear it. Yeah, it's I don't know. I want to just that word. I'm gonna pause that. It's fine. Even way more pause. But like I just said, I gave a big disclaimer, so you can move on.
Pause everything.
Yeah. But I love these shoes. I really want the chocolate brown. I've been waiting. They said that the chocolate brown is gonna come there, but I'm not seeing it. You know, I saw they got the light joint that's almost turquoise.
The other black is not. Yeah. It's not this one. It's the other.
It's the 500 high.
Yeah, 500
and
high.
I didn't like the 500 high, but I saw it on foot on someone. And he had it with the combat boot style vibe, you know, that the aesthetic. He killed it. And I was like,
all the way up.
And then had like the chocolate chinos turned up. It looked beautiful. He styled it amazing. So yeah, I'd love those. But chocolate brown ones, if you guys bump into them, yo, let me know. You know,
let me know. Hectic.
I love this shoe, bro.
Yeah, I know. Going to actual essentials.
I love it. Sheesh.
I'm rocking the Chuck 70 Essentials. Yeah, I was cleaning out the closet and like giving away some sneakers, and I found these because I hadn't worn them in a while. And like,
true,
they were in the back of the back.
Yeah,
like sitting at the back of a Maybach.
It's crazy you say that. I think I even sent you a picture about my 580s because I was also looking at shoes. I'm like, for at least for the next 4 weeks or however much shit that I haven't worn. I think I'm gonna wear, and what I don't like, I might give away.
I just give away. I just put it in the box. I just
give away, and when I don't know who to give away to, I just go to Seba, just dump them on Seba.
Remember we were talking to Pops and he's like, "Yo, bring them home." I sent them home,
and then now I'm also gonna just send them home.
Yeah, he'll figure out
who he gives it to.
Yes.
Yeah, I just be
dispersing the fam
house, man. Just be keeping, because also some other shoes are still like. I'm like, okay, it's summer. Oh, I can't wear these anymore because of the materials, whatever. They're not warm. And then winter ends. You buy more shoes. Forget about those. It's not because I don't like those shoes.
Yeah,
you know. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just wear these things. I was surprised. I saw the brown and yellow 580s, and also like 1 year or 2 years ago, I totally forgot about them.
Yeah. The workwear ones, huh?
Yeah. I totally forgot about them. So I was like, okay, cool. Get these shits out, clean them. Let's see what can be worn and what can be worn. And then,
nice.
Let's see who we give shoes to.
I still feel like I've still got a little too much, so I'll still figure it out.
Same.
It's getting a lot.
Same, man. You know, especially...
It's getting useless. It's not even getting a lot. It's getting useless.
It's useless, though.
Yeah. It is useless,
it's getting useless.
It is useless.
It's like...
Having a lot of sneakers is not the flex that people think that it is, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, and not wearing the bulk
them.
of them.
Yeah.
Because I noticed I stick with like 5 pairs at most.
Yeah, that's true.
At most.
Yo, me, I don't know, man.
I bring out 6. There's a little rack I have.
Yeah.
Put them on that, and then I always say this is my rotation for the month or for the week or whatever. But there'll come a time where you need the shoes and you put them
definitely.
on.
Because I know for me, it's very seasonal. You know, there's those ones that are all conditions or all weather gear. But there's some ways just like, nah, this has to be a summer one, or this has to be a winter one. So it depends on the seasons. But
and I found my shadow ones. Ooh, I was so happy I found them. I was like, yo, I forgot I had these.
Yo,
Kitso was even wearing Lunalon.
Lunalons. Remember, I was wearing Lunalon MX ones. Yeah.
I saw him the other day. He was wearing.
damn.
Yeah.
I was like, Lunalon.
Yeah.
Did I see Lunalon?
Yeah, I was
dog?
like,
yo,
that's my walking shoe now. You know?
Yo, it took me back with that one.
Yeah.
2012. I also brought out my 574s from, what year was? From 2013. So I'm going to give those a run this week.
Nice.
And see if, do I give them away? Oh, no.
Nice. Nice. Good time in sneaker life.
Just hold your mic right. Your
crackling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I mean it's a good time for sneaker lovers because now the super trend of sneakers is like it might be gone, man.
It's a beautiful time.
It's such a beautiful time. Like if you love
if
sneakers,
you actually love sneakers,
and you
not
weren't
fashion.
you weren't jumping on the trend of sneakers, it's a good time for you because now
Beautiful
people are
time.
going in on loafers, shoes, business core.
Kind of thing. Cowboy boots.
Cowboy boots. I'm messing with the cowboy boots. If you see me with cowboy boots, man, just look away. It's fine. Yeehaw. Howdy, partner.
Ask him, what are you doing around these here parts?
Yeah, I mean. But yeah, it's a really good time for you, man. And the companies are bringing out all sorts of forgotten silhouettes, and you know, if you really like them, you know, now's your chance to.
Beautiful time indeed, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Sneaker World every day.
I was so sad this whole winter. I kept trying to wear my black 990s. And it was just not happening. I was like, man, I put them on
Why?
Because I think
they're not cold. They're not.
No, they're warm.
Yeah.
But I was like, in terms of a black shoe, the dunk fucked it up for them.
Oh, it took their place.
Because the dunks are like slimmer, you can do a lot with them. And I think those for me are like winter shorts and socks, and that's nice. But yeah.
Oh, man, I'll still rock them shit.
Sad, man. Yeah.
Them things is
nice.
fire.
I'm not giving them
things
away.
is fire.
Those are definitely not
them
going
things is
anywhere.
fire.
But yeah, I just thought winter would be the time when I'd wear them the most.
All right. Shout out to the sneaker world once again, man. But yeah, look, we haven't had a parlay in a wild minute. So I think on the events, we'll probably just highlight, you know, some key ones, like dope performances. Well, first and foremost, I guess shout out to mother-in-law that is no more.
Yeah, man. Shout out to mother-in-law. Yeah.
Yeah, what a beautiful spot it was.
Good times were had there.
Good times were had there.
Very good times.
Yeah.
Great parties that we threw.
Nice tacos.
Company culture threw.
Great tacos. Masala tea.
Yeah, I mean, everything, man. So shout out to the good folks.
Shout out, man. Dane, Moses, Boo, Clive, Cam.
All of them, man. All of them.
All them niggas.
So yeah, man. I don't know, man. We might have spoken about this one, but I don't know.
Skate noise.
Yeah, a Spotify skate noise. Just a special shout out to it. Beautiful young energy, skating, and great performances. I mean, Quella's they definitely for me were the highlight of the day/evening.
Yeah.
Beautiful mosh pit, beautiful energy on stage.
Were you still there when they were performing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I left right after they performed, right after their set. Kitso and I left and then came through to mother-in-law. But yeah, man, what a beautiful event. Really geared towards the youth. The youthful energy was booming, like it was almost tangible, was palpable, man. It was
Yeah, I know.
truly amazing, truly a beautiful event. Well done to the good folks at Spotify. Well done to all of the
done.
performers. Well done to all the
Yeah.
skaters. Well done to everybody that came out there. So just a special shout out to that. I know it's like a bit late, but yo, man.
Love the skate park
Better
that
late
they
than
built
never.
there.
Oh, it was beautiful.
You know,
It was beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, man. And then I think did the World's End the opening?
Yeah.
New spot out in Greenside, World's End Bar.
no ish.
So shout out to that spot. I mean, it was a dope
Very nice,
evening,
man.
World's
Very
End.
nice.
Yeah. Beautiful, 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 man. Like,
Hurrah, we by the bar.
yeah, the way that they've redecorated that place or reupholstered it. That's you can reupholster a building, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It's made out of,
Rearranged it. I don't
it's
know.
made out of a couch, yeah. Yes, you can.
So that one was truly amazing. Shout out to World's End
The
Bar in
revamping.
Greenside. They revamped. Yeah, the revamping of that space
yeah,
where
yeah.
it's
Yeah, English is
currently
too
at.
much.
Yeah, no, the English is
Yeah,
a
I had
bit
to
lit.
hunt that one.
Yeah.
It's a bit lit. Yeah, no. Then I did the Empire dinner with Fireboy. Fireboy DML was out here. They had a dope dinner. Shout out to Empire Africa. They're doing great things with their African signees and things of that nature. It's really cool. They've got some interesting things in the works, man. So shout out to Empire and shout out to Fireboy. That was a beautiful, beautiful dinner. Way out in Midrand at Fire Room. So I mean,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Fire, that's a
Fire
Skido's
boy
joint.
in fire room.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm not sure.
Oh, what was Skido's name?
The food was good.
Yeah.
The food was good. Conversations was dope. Like they really trying to connect with a lot of creatives. Yeah, man. So, yo, man, shout out.
Diabatala that into.
Yeah.
We just went the same night up at us. Yeah.
Was you guys went to Lilo?
Yeah, Lilo's
Lilo, what's
birthday.
good? Shout out to Lilo, what's good?
Every day. Yeah. And then just neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to come back, but yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, that I
Oh,
was
that was
actually-
all the same night.
Yeah.
Because that's why he left us, because he had to go to Midrand.
Yeah. I chilled with Mateki there. Shout out to Mateki, Dash Scout as well. He was, behind the lens, shooting everything there. He's doing crazy work. So shout out to Dash Scout, man. And yeah, man,
Crazy.
of course, Sobering alumni, who also had a really dope episode with him, man. Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Solo's album launch and performance, super beautiful, well executed, conceptual. It felt like music theater.
Felt like theater, yeah.
Yeah. It felt like a play.
Everyone had their role. Everyone had like a bit,
Yeah, they did, hey?
He really brought the album to life, like exactly like what the album sonic journey that it gives you. He turned that into like performance and beautiful.
It was like a little play. Like, yeah.
The choir.
I don't know if little is disrespectful, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Musical theater. So it was almost like a musical.
No. Play's not disrespectful. I'm just saying adding the little to
The
it.
little,
Yeah.
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 It was
So
a short play.
Yeah.
am I only thinking about it?
King,
I don't want to be disrespectful. That's all.
No,
Because
so-
the thing, like, it was a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Red
Beautiful.
lights. Red lights.
Yeah, the stage art direction was amazing. It was, man.
Even the choreography,
On point.
Hey, they were like,
And the whistle.
the whistle is everything, bro.
That's why I brought it up.
Yes.
Because you were saying that.
Man, shout out, man. Shout out to Solo again. Phenomenal album, man.
You know,
Phenomenal
we-
album.
And his whole team, as he said on the night.
Yes.
Like, Solo is like a team effort.
What is it? R24?
At 24.
R24?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
And
bit.
then
That's
all the other homies.
and then the band,
Alonzo,
yeah.
the
The gang,
third,
basically.
Yeah.
Solid the Gifted. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say we're missing?
Oh, we missed out the sound set. We did sound set as well.
Shout out to Soundset. Wow, beautiful.
You know
time.
what, man? Sunset is a party, guys.
That is
Hey.
Oh, my
That's why
God.
I'm bringing it up because it
Party.
was like, yo, hey,
I just wish, man, if I
Yo.
could repost on my knees, man.
You get down.
Go-
cooking,
get
and it got
down.
sama.
Dog.
Yeah.
It felt like,
It was a beautiful evening.
It felt like,
everybody,
This
boys
go
and the girls
crazy.
are dressing well. And man, it's
Beautiful.
I don't know who there was a lady DJ who was playing when I came in, who was playing like some piano, like old school piano, and then like she killed it, man. And then Lelo with the gom.
Took it up.
But also before
But-
you guys got there was Fazo RT. Oh my word.
Killed it.
Oh my, unshazamables. Unshazamables, but like also what the fuck are you shazamming? Just dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then even after Lelo, like I thought Travis was gonna struggle coming with the hip hop.
Yeah.
No, it's
You know Travis.
Travis,
yeah.
man. Shout out to Travis. All day and every day,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Shout out to
Still.
Travis, man.
Yeah,
Still.
and I see you got the gig at Daisies.
Daisies.
I rocking the
All
daisies.
the best out there.
All the best to the guys going to Daisies, man.
Turn up,
Shout out.
It's a lot of homies, eh? Yeah, it's a lot of
It's a
homies.
lot, man.
FIFLA's out there.
Shout out to FIFA.
Shout
Oh
out
my
FIFA.
God,
Oh my god,
Yeah.
shout out, oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
almost,
three of y'all.
almost like a lot of those people I can bump into tonight. You know, on the lineup. Lubonk is there.
Bonk, 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 bonk,
Like,
bonk.
just like homies, like I feel like most of them we can bump into. But yeah, so good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful
beautiful.
time. Beautiful time. They're good parties that are gonna be out in the summer. You know, Never Rush is also always doing its thing. I mean,
Company culture got some
company
shit
culture's
coming.
got.
Ultra
Yeah, we got some shit coming.
Yeah,
Yo.
boo. Wako Philly. Nelly boo. Wako Philly.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a beautiful summer. All the way up into December.
Yeah, man.
All the way up to Jan, the way I hear.
Jan, yeah.
The way
Yo,
I
I'm
hear.
telling y'all.
Yeah.
I'm
It's gonna
telling
go
y'all.
crazy. If you out in the States or in the UK, come to South Africa, December to Jan.
Yeah.
Yep. Surgical summer.
Yep.
I
From
am
the
warning
26th,
y'all.
just land because 25
We're
we
warning
go
you.
home.
Yeah.
Don't come before
don't come
25.
here. We are family oriented.
Yeah, we're very family oriented.
We're still very
here.
conservative.
Yes. So
Yeah?
from the 26th, let's drink.
Other way.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be.
But even though there's that like that sweet spot between the 16 and the 25.
Oh, yeah.
that
Yes.
goes up as well.
That's
You feel
the
me?
thing, man. That's
Yeah.
the thing. That's the thing. Yo.
Yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be. Yo, the summer. I'm so amped for it. Super amped
At Amped Studios.
at Amped Studios. Shout out to Amped Studios as well.
Halala.
All day, man. All day.
Opposite McDonald's.
Any spot? Anything that we missed from a spot perspective, a show perspective?
Oh, man. I mean, I guess I went to the F&B at lunch.
Shout out
Media
to
lunch.
all the artists.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
they're giving away the prize. But we'll go to the show, and then
Yes, I.
Whoa. But yeah, so looking forward to that. It's the art world is getting younger and younger. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see who'll be in attendance this year, how they assemble it. You know,
You think it's getting younger?
I think everything's getting younger.
everything is getting younger.
I think
man.
niggas is just getting older.
But you know the tricky thing about art, art is
Touché.
what art is like a Rolex, man. It's like one of those things that you afford
Forever.
later in life. So the young people can come and be participants, but the buying power. Because you remember when we went to R&B, there was that huge piece, almost
Yeah.
$1 million,
Yeah.
and Nelson Makamo.
Yeah, I was thinking of copying that, but I was like, nah.
Okay,
I passed up on
Yeah,
it
I
too.
also passed up on it because I wanted to go to somebody more deserving. Shout out to Nelson Makamo because I don't have the space for it right now.
Oh,
But yeah.
it is quite big. So you see, even
Pause.
that, you being able, even you being able to buy that like big piece now is like you're not exactly like young, you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to the artists once again, man.
Yeah.
It's just the art world is also a very, very beautiful space. Because you can see like also a lot of people are playing in that space because there was art spaces as well that was done, and that was also with like a lot of artists. I know Dirty Native. I know had
Oh,
like,
man, you got the
Dirty
couch
Native.
out
Oh
there.
yes,
Yeah.
how can we miss this?
Shy
The Shy
Homie
Homie
had
store.
also-
Xiaomi had a
Yeah.
Yeah, the vinyl
such
cover.
a beautiful
Yeah.
one
Beautiful
too.
art piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The
I mean,
vinyl cover is split.
Yeah.
It's the RP split,
fire.
So they
basically.
painted all
Yeah.
over.
So it's-
and they're all sold out.
And
Yeah,
and
so you
again,
pretty
it's
ha-
native, naked dirty native.
Yeah. So you pretty much have one of a kind,
Yeah.
because like they all don't look alike. When they come together, they make one piece.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful,
Yeah.
man. And I love the creative approach to when you're releasing something
Yeah.
or to go with like your music. So shout out to Shy Homie
Yeah.
for that. That's
Yeah.
Shout out.
really,
Yeah, he
really
was down.
innovative.
Good night.
Really dope. Yeah.
Peter Boy K was going in
Yeah.
though.
easy.
He's
There's
having
just
fun.
a couple more events as well that I just want to shout out. I went to David Krut Projects, Steven Lange. Shout out to my homie. He was opening out there. Beautiful work as well. Scoop was out there and a couple of other art people. Kasi Flavor. That was nice. Early Saturday, and like before Decorex even.
Shout out to Decorex
that's
as
what I
well.
wanna
Ooh,
touch
there's
on.
Decorex. Shout
But
out.
above all, shout out to Mama's Boy.
Shout out to Mama's. Shout out
with
to
the
Studio
heart of
Banana.
Decorex.
Shout
Yes.
out.
Shout out to
Also
Studio
shout out
Banana,
to
man.
Gorgeous Bushman.
Gorgeous
like,
Shout
Yeah.
out to
Yeah.
Gorgeous Bushman.
Yeah.
Every day handle the
Yeah.
panels like a professional, like the awesome
Oh,
human
man.
being
Yeah.
that he is.
panel beating.
Super phenomenal.
Beautiful, man.
Come on.
No, come
It's
on,
good
man.
like to see showers and stuff.
Everybody out here.
Yeah, showers and yeah, and things.
Yeah. Shout out to Tabo Kopel.
Or Taco
yeah.
as well. Yeah,
Takasi?
he did.
Zakasi Vawe, he had a nice stand. I got
he had a
me
nice stand.
a nice, you know what I mean, cardigan from him, you know, really dope stuff.
And
Get off all this one.
Get to Aval as well.
And Boyd had something out there as well, no?
Yeah. He had a
And you
beautiful
guys went
stand.
to
That
the-
remind you, there was a Boyd thing at
Boyd
the
short
artistry.
Yeah,
Check it out online somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
should be online.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it online, but it should be online. Makes sense.
We're hoping it's online.
Yeah. Hoping it's online. Marcus Harvey did a nice performance out there too.
Shout out to Marcus Harvey, man.
Who else played? Denise played.
Yo, it's a lot. Now things are coming
Yeah,
back. Like when
yeah.
you mention
Yeah,
people.
that's why I was saying, hey, once just around up.
Marcus Harvey went to the album launch.
No, he didn't.
I was with Kitso that night. You couldn't come.
No, there was
Marcus
another
Harvey.
one.
Yeah.
We went to.
Oh, that was the
not the Levi's one.
not the listening session, the
Yes,
launch.
yeah.
Pardon me. Terminology.
Pardon.
Shout out.
Pardon.
We did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marcus Harvey, man. Like I also got to see him at Art Spaces. Actually, shout out to Art Spaces.
And our spaces as well. Yeah.
Great performances there.
We didn't get to see Kulichana because that was for other people.
That was
Oh,
like
really?
it was a
Yeah.
Robertson's Lounge.
There was a.
There was
on the 13th.
Yeah, on the 13th. Also, just shout out to
But you
Robertson's,
were
I
the
guess.
host. Couldn't you go up there?
Not him.
I'm
He was
Macabezos.
everywhere. He's
I'm
everywhere.
Macabezos.
Oh, and
Are you with Fred Packer? But you were with Fred Packer. You could have just said you were with Fred Packer.
I was jumping between Shy Homie and
Yeah, that's why.
Pause.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
jumping between the
but
two
yeah,
venues.
Macabezos was handling. And shout out to Lady G, shout out to Scoop. He was also one of the MCs. And I guess like even when we're talking about art, and shout out to Robertson's, you know, that collaboration with all of the artists there. They were celebrating 100 years. So that was also quite dope. Quite
Shout out to
phenomenal.
Ali and Jay.
Shout out to Fresh AF as a whole for curating that, creating that. Super amazing guys, doing super creative and awesome experiences as a whole. So shout out to those guys, man.
Need more
Big
agencies
shout
like
out.
that. Need
We
more
need
agencies like
we
that.
need more agencies like that. Shout out to you guys, man, doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on. Like if you forgot about your event,
Yeah.
blame it on the mind, not the heart.
Yeah. Shout out. And we'll just give you a shout out, NJ. Shout out if you even on the Yom Zanzi gig guide, man.
Yeah, shout out to everybody on the Yom Zanzi Gig Guide.
Come on. So yeah, man. New music. I'm on my fall shit, man. Voluminati. Whew. Felt good. Just saying.
Yeah. Man.
Pardon me, man. Pardon me. But yo, man, Just Sam put out a joint. Farlight. He also put out like a nice visualizer with it. You know what I mean? Like it was like the artwork, and then in the corner there, like you know him rapping in like fish eye type vibe. You know, I don't have the lens terminology like Papa Kitso here, but you know. It looks cool. Shout out to Good Dude. I think he's the one that created that visualizer.
Shout out.
Shout out to him. Beautiful.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, man. Just Sam, man, might be for me he's in the Mount Rushmore of Soto rap, man. Like, I'll figure out who the others are, but I know Matt is up there. But yeah, he now goes by the name of Ntate Baby. But yeah,
Hey, that Rushmore is tricky, yo.
As keys, just before we carry on, we speak about Sutreb. Rest in peace in that Stana.
I was about to go.
Yeah, Malume.
No,
Malume
it's
Vector.
Malume Vector.
Yo, yeah, Papa, lo Javal, had it.
Asival, ma.
Hey, Janachi.
Yeah.
So you understand that?
Yeah,
like,
because
you
the
understand.
communication was kind of weird. Like, because they grouped them all together in like in one of the posts, but like really rest in peace, Malume Vector. You know. Yeah, man. That's like, yeah, man. It's losing young people like that, man. It's just sad, man. It's like
It is, man.
It's just terrible, man. It's
And I think, man,
and also just the way it happens,
bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, man.
And that's a common kill in this industry, like
Yeah.
accidents.
Yeah.
Like, I think, the touring and everything. Man, let's just be safe, man.
Let's be
safe
safe.
out there.
Let's be vigilant.
Vigilant and all of that. Rest when you have to. I know gigs, you have to rush to the next one, but you've been doing 6 in a day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no.
Minimum 60 kilometers apart.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah.
Really drive, I go parleyed, labor, charring shop.
Yeah, drive out, not tomorrow.
Hey, man.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah,
Relax, man.
So rest in peace. Take care of yourselves, guys. Like we said, just be vigilant. Stay prayed up as well, you know. And peace, love, condolences to all of the loved ones, you know. Strength and blessings to all of you guys, yeah. But yeah, in terms of the music, like I said, with the Far Light, shout out to Just Sam. On the Val level, I don't know if I spoke about Eleferai.
You have.
Slandan dropped the whole
Slandan, we didn't talk about
the whole tape, the whole project. Beautiful.
Give my mates.
My word. Vivian Westwood, phenomenal joint. The Beach with Real Gennaro. Amazing. Like, yeah, I think they're good now.
That's beautiful.
I think, and shout out to SPK's No Paperwork Freestyle. Shout out bars. And I love the way that you decoded the bars on your stories. With all of the references that you threw, you know what I mean?
It's
Val. I said it's Valuminati. Hey, his volume is Val. If that is Var-ish, it's Val. If it's real, it's Val. That's right.
Yeah, give Val.
It's Val. It's Val, Baba. But yeah, yo, beautiful. And Cyrac, the track Cyrac. Man, I can't stop saying how amazing that project is, man. Like, I really thoroughly enjoy it.
The project.
No, the project is London, and then Cyrac is the last joint there. It's like the last, it's like the outro.
Like Sibuking, Iraq.
I think it's Sosol, Iraq, because he's from Sosol.
Sosol.
Yeah, he's from that
Cyrac.
Val. He's from that side of Val, you know. And then
It's like the South Val.
Sosolberg.
Sosol, Slandan. So
So
shout out to LA4I. Amazing project.
Amazing.
Can't wait to hear more. I know you
My
will.
shine.
Dookie Gone Green also sent me a joint with you. Fire.
Dookie Gone Green also dropped Riot. Nah.
Dookie Gone Green is nice, man.
Dropped Riot. Riot. Nice joint as well. Nice joint.
Dookie.
And he says Ben has got a concept for the video. They're about to do the video.
Shout out to Ben.
Shout out to Ben.
Ben Trill. Ben Trill. And then he must be fabulous. Still on the Val wave. He must be fabulous.
I ain't gonna cap. That's the first time I'm hearing of that.
Yeah. I won't lie. I don't know whose story it was, and then I saw it, and I went to go get it. The project is called Mora 0420. Yo, like there's like, Doug. Like at first there's those joints that are just like on the Masedi vibe. It's like very, dope and like comical at the same time, but it's still very dope. But then he goes into like where he tells his story, but
storytelling,
and the story is like it's very dark, But then he also has the light ish where he's like, yo, Kihuti sharp, where he's just telling you about the cheese boy life. Like, yo, man.
Yeah, I had problems, but I had it
Yeah,
nice
like
too.
I had it nice. I asked mom for a Nike bag, and you know what? I got a Nike bag. You know, I asked mom that I want swimming lessons. No can swim. Like, you know, I really
nice, man.
It's such a nice project, man. And he got this joint Takas with like this infectious hook. Like you can just hear the chant. Takasi touch it.
Takasi though I told you about because he had a freestyle on that joint effort.
Oh, okay, no, joint effort.
Joint effort. That's the one I told.
I was like, what? What's going on?
I'll go check him out because I just like that perception, yeah. Because I was talking to somebody, I think, a couple of weeks ago about how authenticity always means gritty and suffering.
Bro, we need to talk about
shit.
that.
I hate that shit. Like, if somebody from Bryson is saying I'm being authentic, that's the authentic experience.
Guys.
That's them. Like, authenticity does not mean poor or gata or whatever.
So true. And that's why.
But is it authenticity or relatability? Let's not confuse the two.
People say authenticity.
People say authenticity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's not confuse the two. I don't care what they say. Do you think they mean relatability or authenticity?
They mean authenticity. They think
mean,
that's them keeping it real.
Yeah.
You know, but I do hear that side, actually just backing, because maybe they want to relate.
If we want to correct it, would say relatability.
Because they don't relate. It's...
But no, you not relating doesn't make it inauthentic.
This is true.
This is true too.
This is true. But
it can be inauthentic to you. It can be inauthentic to you. You know, I can't repeat your rhymes because it's inauthentic to me. Then I call it inauthentic. I'm not calling you inauthentic.
The lessest experience was authentic.
I was actually about to say that's why I mess with North God. Because think about it like this. We listen to
you
all
guys
of
are
this.
missing the to you part that I'm saying.
Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why when we're listening to drug-related music, all this drug dealer music, it's not relatable to us.
Sure.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So, like, if we can listen to all these rappers talking all these drug stories and all their struggle stories as well that don't relate to us at all,
but
we vibe with it.
Isn't that why now the perspective has gone to the drug user more than the drug seller?
Even that. We're not drug users either. But we out there, mask off, Percocets, Percocets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
it's entertainment, you know? But also what I'm saying, like, just when people knock shit down and say, this shit is not authentic because somebody's speaking about
having.
Yeah,
about having.
Yeah, about having not been downtrodden and whatnot. That needs to stop.
I agree. Why
does it need to stop?
You know what? You know why?
I'm interested.
I think why it needs to stop, right? Because it's not even from a music perspective. I also notice it from how people tell their stories, and then their point of departure always has to have some element of struggle to it.
Yeah, but that's storytelling. You have to have something you overcome. That's storytelling, isn't it?
You can overcome things, but you don't. Your point of departure, Oscar, I couldn't afford this. I couldn't afford
this. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, we can't all have the same starting point, you know?
Truth.
But I can have struggles, even though I have.
My struggle could be that my friends had BMWs and I had a Polo.
100%. But that's not how they position it. The interview, I'm watching y'all.
Stop building
everybody
stories,
out here.
dog.
Yo, man, I couldn't afford to do this. But we know you, dog.
We know you. Dog.
Yo,
dog. No, but like you guys are also doing a thing. We don't know people.
My brother, we do.
For those that we do.
For those that we do. Now, the people that I'm speaking about, my God. And I know y'all, dog.
Yeah.
I know y'all. Y'all had the high fashion joints, but y'all couldn't afford what? That was $30.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Mo was saying, cut this shit, man.
Do you know? Also, I think AKA on some of his things, like he didn't shy away that he went to good schools or whatever.
Yeah.
But in terms of struggles, the struggles was my dad was this and then he couldn't anymore.
Yep.
He never at any point say, I didn't, I just like, I had to hustle, whatever. But creating a fake, like your humble beginnings story. And also people saying that when people are speaking of their lavish life or however, or they're having.
Yeah.
And knocking it down saying it's not authentic. It's just not relatable to you.
I hear it.
That's what I was saying. It's just not relatable.
Mara, it's not inauthentic. Tennis is not inauthentic.
Hey, that word authentic, it's harder, man.
Shout out to Authentic Sundays just for
I'm
just.
just saying people should stop equating authenticity to poverty.
So here's my other question. If it's art, do we have to worry about authenticity, guys? I can tell a story from a standpoint of another person that's making art. That's writing.
Joanna Lucas.
You can do that. You know what I'm saying?
But say that then.
Say that, but then also when you build your life story around.
What if my whole career is a story?
Yeah, outside of the art, when you get into interviews or whatever, and then your stories are not from a perspective, somebody else's perspective. Like, well, look at Tumi, story team, my bad.
Yeah.
He can speak for the township, like he can write in a POV of somebody in the township or whatever.
Yeah.
But we know that
he's not that guy.
He's not that guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But he said that as well.
But are they
not
inauthentic in interviews as well?
Yeah.
So they're cosplaying.
Yeah.
Shout out to J Jody. They're cosplaying this rap thing.
Yeah.
Cosplaying
the poverty.
And it's not just in rap.
The past poverty.
I think that's the thing. And maybe it is a thing, Kitso, you might be right, is that it's a desire to relate.
Yeah.
It might be a desire to relate because you're scared to say, you're scared to say, namfetu nikbata ya sky kai, magriza ngaya nyugu. You know?
Your fees were paid in full, you're good.
Like, it just feels like, it kind of feels, you almost have like some sort of survivor's guilt, you know?
Sure.
You know what I mean? That could be it,
survivor's remorse.
Yeah, and so maybe it's also unwarranted to judge and say, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Because, you actually
I completely agree.
You're right. Because maybe it's a fear of sounding unrelatable and because... And it probably stems from some sort of form of imposter syndrome as well.
100%.
So it's a struggle, man. It's a struggle to be completely honest, So I guess that's a struggle in itself. Man.
Yeah, and to change that, for people to stop cosplaying, we need to stop saying that stories that are not about the struggle are not authentic.
True.
That will alleviate a lot of that going forward.
And I think it'll open up a lot more, even from a space of content creation. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when we telling like African stories, it doesn't only have to be from
authentic.
You know what I mean?
Authentic African stories. King the Sheikh.
You know what I mean? Like,
is that the only authentic
It doesn't
thing?
only have to be struggle porn or poverty porn or you know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it.
I hear you guys.
It. And you know what though? Here's the thing about when you're not telling the truth. You know what I mean? Is that there is somebody that you're really deceiving and you're misleading in a horrible way. You know what I mean? They're thinking that, okay, this guy was struggling and he made it this far in this space of time, space and time.
Sure.
Then I can do it just like they did and mimic their ways. But you don't know the form of investment that went into them.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
At some point,
because you keep saying, "Yo, we couldn't afford to do the." Meanwhile, you could, but it sounds cool to say I couldn't afford A, B, C, D.
I hear you, but is the onus on that guy?
The artist, as an artist,
how you take the artist is the onus on him,
dog. But
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
100% get you. 100% get you. But we're always in this position, and when we're going on some platforms, right? It is adjacent to inspiring. It's not just you're there to teach. If you're doing an interview, and you're going to be talking about things like that, you're not just about selling a product or whatnot, because some of these people aren't even selling a product. They're just telling a story. So
you're selling a lifestyle.
So if you're selling this lifestyle, why does it have to be to the detriment of somebody else? Like,
what do you mean it's the detriment of somebody else?
Because you're misleading people.
That's what but I asked you how you take me selling my lifestyle. Is that onus on me?
It's not my problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
So is it okay? So you basically
I'm not saying it's okay.
I'm saying Is it okay to lie? I'm gonna ask you because just like you were asking Mokheto questions when he was asking your question, and he did say he called him. We're gonna ask each other questions. We'll ask each other questions. I'm saying, then is it okay for me to lie? Then
To lie about.
is it okay to lie?
It's ka Bible ba re ska bua maka.
Okay. Wena today or wena today or
Kang ka bua maka.
Bible lo kwela ka yona wena or
Ka bua maka.
what are you saying?
No, you see what? Okay, so when you guys are talking about interviews, I wasn't talking about that part. That's why I was like, I came with the art, or like when you're making a thing and writing and blah blah blah. The lying in an interview and stuff like that. Besides it being like detriment, like the scenario you brought up, I just think it's not sustainable. You can't keep that up. You know, like I always go to that line. The homie said,
It's only so long fake thugs can pretend.
you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like it's the onus is on the artist for them to make sure they are.
You don't go astray.
Yeah, that like how they model themselves is like, yo, I'm just worried Mokheto now watches this.
Then we can never cancel anyone or say anything, because then what that says is that artists we should just get the art from the artist and not expect them to be role models in any way. Or
there's always been an argument. You have to separate the art from the artist.
So how you live your life should not be modeled by artists. It's entertainment. Enjoy it and move on.
Yes.
But you see that,
and you said that about Deleuze. It's entertainment.
It's and then therefore we should never be, when they do the things that they're doing and we're saying, then we must then cancel them.
Unless they're doing something inherently, like if they do something wrong, bro, like, and you're right, lying is wrong. But if they do something harmful, that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be a criminal, kill people, do what, and just because you make art, we're not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also saying, maybe let's not give them that, like, that amount of, like, reverence on some, we modeling ourselves after you.
Yeah.
No, this is definitely true. This is definitely true. But on the other side of the coin, you know, you must just understand that these mics are very powerful, man.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
These mics are very powerful in
You
everything.
don't know the level of like mind that you're speaking
that
to.
you're speaking to, that you're influencing.
Very malleable.
Who are the impressionable kids that you're speaking to?
Somebody may
you know
never come into contact with a conversation like this, and then they go straight to the music. So I guess, I mean, man, look, we should not be also scared to say that maybe artists must adopt some sort of responsibility.
Sheesh. I hear that, man.
You know, maybe we also mustn't be scared. Is it asking too much? I'm not saying it should be, but I'm saying if it has to be, we mustn't be scared to do it. Is it asking too much from somebody who just wants to sing about taking drugs when they're sober head?
Future does that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not happening, but I'm just saying, is it too much for them to just be a subject that they talk about? And also another thing that hurts me about this thing about, just to circle back to the inauthenticity thing, when we say people are scared to not be relatable, that's why when a white person comes into the rap game, they feel like they have to cosplay the thugness and whatever. It's like,
I disagree with that.
Look at majority of the people that are being pushed. They have to either be a draggy or whatever. So what that does for me, what I feel like it does is it minuscules all the other black experiences as invalid.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I have to mull over it for a bit
I don't
longer.
quite agree.
It's a bit heavy.
Yeah.
But I hear it. For me, it's just like we really, you know, narrowing the scope of experiences.
Yeah.
We narrowing that scope. You know, we only telling this side because that's the side that people know.
Who's the we? Who's the we when in this regard?
Artist, in this regard.
I don't agree with that either.
For me, not just artists. Like, dog, if you were a rich businessman and you got the opportunity to go to all of these
great conversation, by the way.
all of these great business schools and whatnot.
Yes.
You had that, and your parents invested in that. I'm sure there's emotional struggle that you went through because your parents most likely had to sacrifice a lot of time with you and things of that nature. Nah?
Yes.
But you can't be there saying,
I had
yeah,
nothing.
man, yeah, I had nothing.
I came from nothing.
Yeah. That's
didn't.
for me, and that's my thing. And that's why I'm saying I listened to a lot of interviews, local and international. And we're seeing these people that are just like, when you actually do their background checks, it's just like, when these guys said they struggle,
What do they mean?
what do they mean?
Then what was I? What was I?
Yeah,
then?
and how they position it. Now it makes it sound like it was so tough, and like rest in peace, Mega. Shout out to him. It's like some of them, it's like relatable, right?
Yeah.
With him, started at the bottom, rolling around in the Toyota Bucky. That was like a struggle for him. And I love how he articulated that was a struggle for him. And I love that he articulated so specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the diss from Casper was like, you started at the bottom and so the Toyota Bucky. Where I come from, we calling you lucky. The fact that you even had
Facts.
a Toyota Bucky.
Facts.
Right? When it's like that, I have got no qualms with it.
Yeah.
I love that you talked
know what
about
I mean?
that because like the thing about struggle is that it's not
It's
not one
subjective.
dimensional. It's
Subjective.
subjective. So if I'm going through like even if I've got like all the money, like my life is paid for, if I'm struggling with just I gotta please this guy who's a multimillionaire, that's my parent.
My thing is, say it like
Say
that.
then don't be like
don't be like
you didn't
hey,
have food, you had to sleep on couches.
Yeah, and that's a lot. The example, the analogy I gave is not a real one. It's like it's very exaggerated.
Yeah.
But it's basically what I'm seeing in a lot of these interviews.
Yeah.
But you saying
Kasi yaw hayro for.
yeah, buma emana next na chelet ya all star. Era amagriza na sabato rekela all star because she didn't want to rekela all star. Fela. Not you couldn't afford
Yeah.
or reka all star.
In an interview or in a song?
In an interview, that's what I'm saying with these interviews.
the interviews
Not the
is tough.
interviews,
That's
dog.
cosplaying
It's
for
the
real.
interviews, right?
It's cosplaying,
There's
man.
this desire to be deep or come from struggle.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
I know.
there's
As
that.
vehement yes is there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm not aware of like I don't have an example of like interview you're talking about.
No, we have examples, but it's just like yo, man.
don't wanna call out people.
See, yeah, I'm not gonna call out
Yeah,
people. We
okay.
see how y'all doing y'all thing, baby.
Yeah.
It's all good. We
You
love
know,
it.
It's not
But-
really, but it's all good.
But all I'm saying is that yo, ratseba nelsa tlatsu dijan. Dishwasha nelete. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know? I'm
But
just saying.
All I'm just saying, man, I'm just saying we need to change that. We need to stop saying that rich kids, it's not authentic. The experience is authentic and it's authentic to them. There's things that they're going to speak about on various levels. Even you as a person, there's things that you speak about that only you and the people you came up with will relate to.
Yeah.
Everybody's experience is authentic. And we need to stop invalidating others.
Truth.
I'm here to enable the cheese boys.
I don't even think the Cheese Boys have any issues, eh?
I'm just saying, for the ones that make
the
him...
cheese
This is
boys
so
that,
crazy.
The cheese boys that aren't on
I'm so-
interviews.
Yeah.
They
I mean, I'm just like the ones, I'm just like saying like, stop having to cosplay. Stop saying, hey, I'm going to leave.
Hey, my poor brothers, I'm sorry. This nigga's rapping the Cheese Boys right now.
No,
But this
not
is
like
a
that.
different
all
this
I'm
is a
saying is
different
that
chat.
I'm actually rapping both. I'm just saying that everybody's experience is real. And when you imagine you're poor for real, and then you get somebody there mimicking you, he's getting out of a shack.
That's my say.
and it's making money.
So can I give you a different perspective?
Yeah.
Hit me.
So when you, the poor kid, you don't know that nigga's rich, ne?
Yeah.
You don't know. You're seeing him come like from a situation that you're actually from. Ne? Do you not get
Inspired.
aspirational? Yeah. Aspirational, like a feeling of like, if he
do
can
what?
do it, if he can do it, so can I.
What
If
is
he
he
can
doing?
get
He's
out-
still appearing as I am.
No, but like he's on TV. The fact that you're seeing him, you know it's different.
I hear you, Kitso.
You know it's different.
I hear you, Kitso. But now, then you step into that space and you try to follow those steps, né? But then there's those steps that he had that long jump.
That not even long
and
jump.
you said it earlier.
Springboard.
Yeah.
And then
one of you said it earlier. When I'm seeing this guy coming out of Shik, I'm thinking I can always do it like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know that this guy had ample money to pay for countless studio nights.
But that's the beauty isn't that ignorance that you're doing it full on because you don't know your disadvantage compared to him. Because if you know that he's got money and he's coming out and you know he's cosplaying, you'll always say, I can't do it because he's got like millions that back him up. You won't aspire.
You won't aspire, and then eventually you'll come into the game and see that actually.
Or you'll come into the game with the good intentions and that aspirational thought. And by the time you figure out that guy's been rich, you're already on a level as well.
Yeah, so that is also possible, right? But on the other side is that there are people that come from poverty and take it to those heights for real, that you can learn from.
That's true.
Like for real.
That's
and those
true.
ones are giving you each and every step, telling you, oh, okay, there was luck involved here. There was a little struggle that was involved here. And people that I spoke to here.
So listen. I'm not moving the goalpost.
No, I know you're not.
The people that are actually from should stop. My question is, does that not even count as well?
That you sparked.
Yeah.
That you sparked something.
Yeah.
I mean, it counts, but
I agree. I'm playing devil's advocate, bro.
And
I am the first person to say, tell it like it is, bro.
Yeah. I hear you.
You know?
And it counts, right? But just as much as it counts when it's detrimental.
Yeah.
When this guy hits the brick wall and does not know what to do with himself and gives up to a point that it's soul crushing and he can't get up anymore.
Which guy we talking about? The guy watching the guy acting like him?
Yeah. So it's twofold. You can get that seed of, if he can do it, again. But there's also that one that says,
I don't know why you turn into a Zulu person when he's like...
But it works.
Yeah, I'm not Zulu, by the way. Let me be honest with you. Keep it real with you.
Yeah, keep it a buck.
Yeah.
But just know that there's that possibility as well. There is the possibility that
Because can I even play even a deeper devil's advocate?
Are you rolling with the
South
devil?
African hip hop was founded by the Cheese Boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was talking. And then I'm not gonna name like, yo.
Yeah.
But still, a person in the vault watching and thinking, yo, a black person from here can put his stuff on wax and shoot a video. Birthed a people who want to rap. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So how many people you know personally that are stuck in that dream because of those
people? There's still a million. There's still a million.
And that breaks my heart, bro. That breaks, not even like on some argument.
But now you're arguing a different point now.
I'm not even arguing it. It's just heartbreaking.
Do you remember
heartbreaking.
Do you remember I talked about the spark? I'm trying to just talk about the spark. What the outcome of the spark is, I'm not even invested in that.
Very cutthroat. That's very like I don't.
It's
care.
Super cutthroat.
I'm saying this.
What you do with it is.
That's crazy,
man. And
also, we continue to see it, man. Like, also, I don't want to divert so much from the
authenticity chat,
but people that excel in music half the time is people who don't have to worry about
modern life, like daily
groceries.
Yeah,
like, I'm not worried about I have to take groceries.
The cost of life.
Yeah, it's somebody who can say to the family sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I started with half the. I mean, you know, I'm not saying that this is the gospel, but a lot of the people, hence we get surprised because we're also used to this thing. You have to come from the bottom. You're not real.
Yeah.
What? Which is I fucking hate.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Makafel.
You know. So the thing is, my thing is just that all these experiences are valid. But what I was saying, they all are. They none.
For sometimes, like I mentioned with the studio, is that going into studio is not cheap. These days it helps. You know?
Yeah, these days it's much easier.
It's much easier. You can record at home and whatever, but also to have a laptop to have all those.
You can have a Pentium what?
With the Pentium what? You know? It's not easy. and those who can afford to fully focus on this thing. Like when you say I'm dropping out, because you had a rapper saying they're dropping out, you don't know the options that were presented. The options could have been, okay, here's the money we saved for your tertiary, go do your thing.
Yes. Yes.
You don't know those
You've
things.
got 2 years, do your
You've got
thing.
2 years, do your thing. Don't come back running to us. He will probably come back and still be sorted. We don't know. But all I'm saying is, in you hearing these things, like Kitso is saying, what you do with what you get from rap music is up to you. One of the things is to be real about where you are.
Where you have to be real
are.
about your situation.
Yes.
That's step one.
Yeah, I know, because you don't want your close ones to resent you for doing what you're doing, or even end up being a burden. You know.
Yeah.
Because like Kabel is saying, it still pisses him that a lot of people are still stuck in the cycle of trying to rap and whatever, and someone have become a burden to their families. So
Like, it's real, man. It's real. But I think, again, it's just like, when you get into the space, right, you're going against a lot of things. It's like, it's immeasurable how much you're going against. So the best thing you can do is do thorough research.
Educate yourself.
Like, and this education is not,
Last girl.
yeah. But also,
But
it's not just on these pods and these spaces.
It's far from.
You know what I mean? There's real things that you need to look up on the internet.
Yup.
There's real things that you need to go to a library for. There's real things that you need to ask real experts for. You know what I mean?
in and ask.
Yeah.
In some instances. And the sad thing about, man, what I've seen in this game, again, I'm not saying this is everybody, but people from the bottom go back to the bottom because they often dangled a carrot, sign on that line, and then get chucked out. We see it every other day. Yeah, when you look at the ratio of people that came from there.
Yeah. But it's also just like the lack of ability to manage funds when they're here.
That's also true.
The research that
that's the research.
You go in with
again.
an advantage. Disadvantage.
Yep.
There's many things like that are like already
that are against you.
Yeah, but that's not an industry thing. You see, that's the other thing. You need to be as a person. You just need to be equipped.
But in this here forum, we're talking about like the thing. I'm also not invalidating that it's a life thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying we narrowed it down because of the
space that we're in. Yeah, man. But you need to really, really equip yourself when you're listening to these people, and how you take in your inspiration is also very key. You know what I mean? And how you use it. You need to compartmentalize that, and you also, again,
hey, man,
you need to do your due diligence.
Yep.
Yeah. And what's the best situation?
Yeah.
For real.
To go hey, kilo pate kiki drop out one way. What's even in fact how able chelted like next. You know?
Y'all don't know my expenses. I gotta buy bigger plates.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
More baggies. Why are you all aggy?
If it took you 2 years to get here, it might take another 2 to come back. So
you have to be educated when going against the grain.
Everything. But
financial literacy. Come on now.
Cheese boy stories are not authentic.
Yeah.
To round it back up.
I also feel like we got more cheese boy stories than like poverty stories coming up.
What do you mean? From our artists?
Yeah.
I mean, like said it. It was one of you like it was. It's a cheese boy sport for the long.
Yeah, I thought it was a cheese boy sport. I thought it was a cheese. I thought it was a cheese boy sport.
Growing up, I was like, if you're doing music,
sharp. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like to fully do it. And that's like for a lot of them, they go through because you're able to just focus on that. Like anything in life, you have to dedicate, you know.
Yeah. But I get it. Also, for me, that time, right, that assumption was just an assumption because of, it was a time of like these videos that have to portray another fake life.
That's
also,
what I'm
right?
saying.
Like, I hear that, nah? But again, now I get a space study interview. At that time, I didn't have access to a lot of interviews, you know?
Yeah.
You know? And then now...
And even if we got it, was like The Fabulous Life or Diary, where it was even... But
now
or cribs,
Yeah. But like now, it's like you're hearing a lot of people speak, and it always has to
Shout
have
out
that.
to Redman.
Yeah, he kept it 100 real. But now it always has to be from humble beginnings, and humble beginnings is not for them. It's like a tangible thing. It has to be broke. It has to be this sort of struggle. Humble beginnings is not psychological.
Also, it's. I don't think it's just hip hop. If you remember, there's an interview with Donald Trump. He started from nothing, and then the person was like, I'm sorry, didn't you get a 1 million?
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's
You know what I'm
exactly
saying?
what a beautiful. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's exactly what's happening. It's like they always keep that nothing, right?
Yeah.
When people hear the word nothing, they really think nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And these people are turning nothing into something that's subjective.
Yeah.
That's psychological.
Yeah.
You know? But to a person that really has nothing, nothing means nothing.
Nothing means nothing, man. And
from the dirt.
It means that, man. It means that.
Yeah, but also it should not be used to mock other people that have.
I don't understand where you're coming from about the mocking people who have, dog. I don't see that happening.
I'm realizing now that I'm saying that it's a personal thing to an extent.
Yeah, but now I hear you, man.
Are you feeling like people are mocking you because now you good now?
No, it was just one incident a while ago. Like, when you're talking about growing up and...
Oh, and someone's like, oh, we're not sharp.
Yeah,
okay.
And also you don't know my struggles. That thing was... anyways, I'll just be transparent about it.
Go ahead, baby.
It was about having a help at home.
Oh, a helper.
Yeah. Having a help. I was like, oh, you had it like that? Of course I had to have it like that. Because mama was spanning.
Yeah.
Uba alabid.
You do know that it's a luxury, though.
It is a luxury.
It's like they're not wrong.
What was sacrifice?
Necessity.
Brother. There's
necessity.
you know about child-headed households as well.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying all of those are wrong.
Yeah.
No, nothing is wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you do understand having help is
It is
a
a form
luxury.
of luxury.
Yeah.
I'm not Dijana.
Come on, niggas, come on.
We tried to eat at some point, Mare.
No.
I-
Yo, for a long ass time, yo. That's why I hate doing them now. That's why I hate.
That's my new ish.
Nagnal dishwasher fit.
Yes, I.
That's what
Talk
I
to
want.
him.
That's what I want.
Talk to him.
That's what I want.
He's like,
Because these ones-
Yeah, the foot me.
But I was saying that to say that some things are out of tow as the only solution to things. As much as it's a luxury, it's a...
No.
Nah.
Not the only solution.
Nah.
Well, or some people didn't have the access to that solution.
Yeah.
The problem just remained the problem.
They couldn't afford.
Yeah, so the problem is just the problem.
Stays the problem.
Oh, and you have to babysit at the same time.
Or your kids need to learn how to clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we did eventually.
Yeah. What we're saying is
we're
that
not coming at you.
Man, one of the helpers saved my life, literally. Literally. The dog was tearing me up.
Dog was tearing the boy up.
Yeah. Like, I was
Dog was on his
back.
back. You know what I'm saying?
And I had to be like this until, OCR feet, and then had to bucket all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know what, you're right.
Yeah.
My mom could have just said, let clean or
Yeah.
whatever,
So it is a form of luxury. You know what I mean?
is.
Yo, I am under no illusion, bro.
Yeah,
We had
I
it
know.
good.
Like, I know
We
all
had
of
it
it.
good.
Like, yeah, it wasn't amazing, but it
had
was
it.
good,
not
man.
to say give you a whole life story. When you had struggles, the fact that you had a helper can be used to invalidate all your other struggles,
No.
which is what my thing was with the...
But I don't take it as though it invalidates. If a person says, "Oh, which means you had it good," I'm like, yes.
Because
Keep it moving.
Like, for real, like, that there's those things. Like, even me, like a transparent one, I was like, I remember, speaking to another guy, and then he was rapping, and he's actually a rapper now still. And I was going to school at the time, and I was going to varsity. And he was amazed that I'm going to varsity, and my fees, they were paying for my fees.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I even said, "Oh, dog, nah, I don't take that lightly.
Yeah.
I don't take that lightly." And to be honest, at some point I really did. You know what I mean? Like, you know, until it was like I was at school, and the 1 week I went to boarding school.
Yeah.
And then
you weren't having that.
Yeah. And then there was
you
this
weren't
one
having
dude, and I don't remember how the conversation got there, right? I thought that place, because it was a boarding school, it's expensive, I could just put my bag down. And he said, nah, dog, pick up your bag. And I'm like, why? He's like, they jack things here.
This ain't that.
This ain't that. I was like, man, they weren't even jacking things at Riverside. What's this? You know?
Yeah.
So like, okay, cool. And then he was just like,
old school.
And bear in mind, at that time we had it good.
yeah. You know what I mean?
See, the beauty and gift and the curse with us is that we had it really good
and bad.
Really bad.
We know what bad was like.
We know what bad. Like
bad
we seen,
was bad.
we seen it. Like, so I understand when niggas are like, yo, you had it good. I understand, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
There was a time when we had a pool house.
We had a pool, indoor pool.
That was crazy.
You know what I mean?
But a few years later,
we're like,
ex-repo.
Like I am
You
packing.
understand that?
Nigga, I got an exam the next day. I am packing up clothes.
I know. Like, come on, let's. Yo.
Yeah, but like, you know, we don't invalidate. And then that boy, just fast forward, that homie said something like, he was just like, hey man, I gotta study, man. And I was like, yo, and I was good at studying. That was my issue, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, but you saying that like, yo, you have to like, yeah. He's like, yo, you must understand. My parents invested in me, man, and I have to show them a return on investment. And it hit. I'll never forget that dude's words. And from there on, I was not playing with anything school related. Even if I didn't like it, even if I'm not going to use it, I'm going to see it through.
Yep.
Because I understood that, you know what? I'm an investment.
Yeah. Well, not really. Not like
really,
that.
but
Not
like,
that,
it's like, yo.
Yeah, it costs to get you here.
It costs to get me here. You know what I mean?
It did.
So I understood, but I understood that it's still a privilege for somebody to invest in me like that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So, look, all I'm saying is that also, I know this turned
deep.
This turned like really, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's also like, yo, imagine you keep saying, yo, I started with nothing, and your parents are watching that interview where you saying you started with nothing.
You're invalidating all
Like,
their work.
My dog.
Yeah.
For me, I'll always shout out my parents because it's just like, yo,
my
dog.
analogy with that is why I refuse to wear anything fake. I'm like, even as a child, I'm not gonna derail my mom's work like that. I will never. I'm telling you now. Deadass, I will never wear like, yo.
That fake shit.
Yeah, I will never. That no.
I mean, sometimes you get hoodwinked, dog.
Sometimes
if I
you
get
don't
hoodwinked,
know.
sure.
But so you won't knowingly go for
knowingly go, okay, sharp. Let's go do somewhere, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get lopsided MXs or whatever. No, I won't do that.
I said, Bonnie Small Street.
Yeah, so yeah, man, and also, you know, like, just to go back to that investment, I saw what she had to do to have me looking fly, to be that nigga with Air Force Ones and all those things. As a kid, where the shoes were nowhere to be found, and all those things, the lengths that had to be taken for me to have the shit that I have.
Yeah.
And now just to say, okay, had all that shit, I'm good now.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
So that I won't do.
Yeah. All of this because He Must Be Fabulous said, Sharp.
Yeah.
I just want you guys to know.
So,
take it there. Take it personal.
Oh man.
But anyhow, all stories are authentic.
If they're real.
All stories are valid. All stories are
perspectives
valid.
Are valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, man. So yeah, shout out to He Must Be Fabulous, Mora 0420. It's a good project.
Salary, mother.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, nah. And then Slim Dumpy, Diflopo. That last beat switch or that at the end there.
Yeah.
Oh man, Slim Dumpy. Pretoria's got a golden boy there, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Levo and Slim Dumpy. I mean, they actually came to my house to play that shit. I think I told you when they were coming. Yeah, they came and played me the tape.
Yeah.
So,
That's dope, man. I saw this other interview with that homie, OK Swisher. And he said, and he was interviewing A Reese, and Reese even said that Slim Dumpy's definitely in his top 5 locally right now.
Yeah, they're quite close.
they love the kid.
Yeah.
Even in the video, there's a video that he's
Yeah.
Because I remember when they were playing the joint for me.
Flex.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Privilege.
Can't derail my mom's work. Can't derail my mom's work. Sorry. But yeah, man, when they were doing, I think they were waiting on one feature. I think it was supposed to be from Aries or I think J Jody, someone. Yeah, that's when they were still waiting. But they are like cool with a Revenge Club and stuff. Yeah, they work quite closely
Nice.
with them.
Do we have the Revenge Club track on there as well?
The DJ.
Reese,
Yeah, DJ Clen. Yeah, that's actually next one with the video with Frank.
Frank Casino.
Nova. And Reese. Dope video.
It's good to see Frank, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good. And I know he
Frank
put out a
popping
song,
out, man.
I think earlier this year or last year.
I think it was earlier this year. I could be wrong.
I'd love an interview with that.
Yeah, there's a song, and also seeing him out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Blazena
dope
looks
voice.
healthy.
I was about to say,
Looks
man, you know,
healthy.
Frank
Clean,
just
healthy.
he looks well, man.
Healthy.
Always
Looks
looks well,
well.
man. And
Yeah.
you know how he presents himself is always, you know, just this utmost respect.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's got that.
You don't look like he's missing the
sharp.
meal.
I can't take grand, man.
Hard to see him shouting.
Yeah,
Like to vision him shouting. It's-
Yeah. really, really dope guy, man. Dope guy. And DJ Slick with the juicy Flo Jones and the Quellas.
Oh, really?
It was lit, hey man. Flo Jones, no matter what cars.
Flo
man.
Jones,
like,
man,
hey
like-
man. Flo
Yeah,
Jones, man. Like,
does.
and obviously the Quellas.
They're
quelling.
quelling it.
Yeah.
It's almost time for another DJ Slick album, ne?
Yeah, I can see he's cooking.
Yeah.
It's looking
almost
healthy.
time.
Or pepe.
It's looking healthy. It's looking healthy. It's looking healthy. It's looking healthy. And La Cabra with the whole project, man.
Yeah, I see
Ikaw
that.
Impagatin. Oh,
Good stuff.
it is so good. Kav, the half where the run after that starts from Isibai, the track Isibai.
Yeah.
Then you come with Indota with Blue Papi. And then there's another joint, man. I gotta get the name of this joint, man. And it's on that genre, man. What is it? I think it's called Sexy Drill. I think. The song is called Tembalam. You know, and it's on that wave, yeah. Cash Cobain. You know that with that that Lonnie Love, Cash Cobain type sound. I'm calling it Sexy Drill because that's what Party Time called it. I'm not sure if that's the official.
That's the term.
That's the official term for that genre. But I've also been asking myself, what is that genre? Because it's the same sound aesthetic everywhere. I think Yadi also is doing it a bit as well.
Yeah.
But oh my word, you know, with that Zulu cadence and melodies on that beat type vibe, so
That's the joint
good.
with Sasti, ne?
So good. Let me check if it's the joint with
Sasti's the kid that jumped in this
Yes,
the
it
crowd.
is. It is actually. That's the joint of Sasti. Man, I even put it up on stories. I was like, yo.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, that's where I had to go. That's why I'm catching it actually. Well, yo, man. That joint, that project, man. Like, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, yo, man, I've listened to a lot of these guys' projects. Quellas, I mean, the collective one, the Blue Papi one. Before it was even Quellas, you know? And those projects are really good. Like,
They're really well put together.
they're well put together. The flow, the sequencing, like, it's so like intentional. You know what I mean?
You see, they've got the mentorship of Java.
It's Java.
Java, and that's why I made it also
They're
a point to
making
say
Java do TikToks.
before like it was Quellas were like just booming.
Yeah.
Before even meeting Java thing,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just after the Playroom talent show,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna hit the loo. You guys can continue now.
Cool. It's fun, man.
It's very Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like even before that, dog, these guys, they're putting together proper
How
projects.
many tracks is this one?
Let me just check for you there, man. Cause man, I'm really just impressed at the level of, yo, man, I guess A&Ring these guys. These
And
guys
I remember
have, you know,
the one weekend that you went to when party time, like
yeah.
I don't want to say put them together.
Yeah, kind of like, well,
Kinda, yeah.
it
He
looked
was
like
the
formalizing.
Yeah, formalizing.
Sort of, yeah. It's 12 tracks, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Like,
That's a body of work.
It's a body of work,
It's a
bro.
body of work.
And it's so cool. La Cabra, chef's kiss on this project, bro. Like,
When did it come out? Yesterday?
no. It came out on the 29th of July.
Oh shit, I've been sleeping then.
It is so good, man. It is man.
I knew of it.
Nah. Why I say this, right, is like, this sounds so much better than people that have so much investment in them. Like, from a major perspective. Like, it sounds, nah, dog. Like, if I was a major artist and I'm listening to this, I'd be like, why can't I do this?
Yeah. Is it because also I know some of them have switched management from the thing. I know there's one who's with Nevo.
Oh, yeah.
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 And Amira has left it. I don't know if I should be saying this on
But there's different managements.
Yeah, but there's different
squad.
managements now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still the squad, but yeah, there's different managements and all of that. So yeah. I don't know how much of that, and I'm not sure who's with who, so
yeah.
I can't even credit this to that.
Yeah.
You know?
But I'm just saying, that's why I keep saying, like, even before, like, they just had that raw talent, you know what I mean? And just that, for me, that skill of putting together a project like that it's very rare, man.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Like, dog, like, alright, dog. Like, they had this guy knows how to do the love joints, he knows how to do the Zulu trap joints, you know, and he knows to put together these hooks. Like, there's this joint like Usne Nombali no Tobeka. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like these catchy things and catchy phrases, and the Qualit is like, and it's like, that's like a posse cut because it's them. It's just the Qualit. Qualit's crazy.
And it's on his album.
Wait,
it's on the Cabra's album.
Qualit is
Isn't
also.
Qualit the one with Malum Cool Cat? What is that one?
I forgot that.
I don't remember what that one is. That like,
because
maybe I should take that too.
Yeah, in Bram.
I'm sure we can look it up.
Yeah.
But while I'm looking it up, but yo, man, like I'm saying, chef's kiss to those guys, man. Like, yo, and to have so many people in that squad with so much talent, it's just crazy. It's insane.
Crazy and scary.
Yes. 100%.
Crazy and scary.
Because they're definitely in the euphoric space right now. You know, and I'm sure at some point, you know, like, I'm sure tough decisions will have to be made or whatever.
Yeah.
But like right now, as it is, it's amazing to watch and it's amazing to witness because, like, yo, man, from a show perspective, the energy, and the fact that there's also like a lack of like squad vibes in the space that they're in is also such a big plus. You know what I mean? And them also mobilizing their followers and like saying, yo, we're doing meet and greets. We're gonna do a meet and greet in Bram. You know, we take over the space. We're gonna do our own show, Kwel Fontaine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go. You know, and they're having all of these pockets, you know, the vlogs. You know what I mean? Like,
I enjoy those vlogs.
Yo, you know,
as rough as they are, I enjoy those vlogs.
But and it's like not waiting for perfection to hit at some point. Or high level, whatever, to hit at some point. It's gold now.
But also for me, it's like
perfectionists have minimal output.
This is true. I think not absolutely.
Yeah, I get it. But also, like, I like the vlogs because they introduce me to the rest of the members. Because I wouldn't know Vegeta. You know?
Yeah.
I think
you see, like, it's like I get introduced by the vlogs and I love that.
Yeah.
Because music-wise, I won't lie. Blue Papi, Lo-Fi, La Cabra. Sasti, I'm only getting on because of like the antics at shows. You know? I'll be like, you know what I mean? It's like,
and there's still like 5 more niggas.
You see what I'm saying?
But others are producers. I know one is the one who does the beats.
I don't know the full story, bro.
Yeah,
we gotta get him in. Let them talk about it.
Yeah. I know. They're pulling up. The joint that you're talking about is with it's 031 Chopper.
That's also
Yeah.
one.
Called the Quellas and Kukat. That's the what's the call?
What's the goal? What's the goal?
That's the one.
That's the one that they
that's
came
the one
through and they did the march and then it's
jumped-
like boom.
jumped soon.
Man.
But-
Yo, you have to witness what's the goal live.
But also what scares is being in a crew like that. I have one example is kind of who opens up on Triumph.
Inspector Deck.
Upon
The
atomically.
story about how when they were in studio, when he did his verse, laid it down, niggas went back and rewrote. Like
Yeah. But you see there it's like a bar fest, right? And it's like
no, but
everybody's
also
doing
what I'm saying, even like whatever, like even if it's not bar fest,
Yeah.
but when niggas are doing this melodies, this cadences, whatever. Also, I know when you're looking on that, so like, I feel like the pressure is a beautiful pressure to have.
It is a beautiful pressure.
I don't call it pressure.
I was saying sharpening,
competitiveness.
yeah.
Like sharpening of the steel, sharpen steel.
Yeah, man.
Gotta apply pressure to get diamonds.
Yeah, man.
Pressure, my boy.
Yeah, man.
Pressure also bust pipes.
Yeah. I mean, either way, pressure is to be managed. Yeah.
True.
Pressure is to be managed.
I was actually watching a Little Brother interview and they were talking about that pressure. Well, the rewriting
Yeah.
of Nto. And like rapper Big Pooh's like they were asking him like when he heard Fonte's verse, did he go back and write his? He'd be like, nah, that's not what you do in hip hop. Yeah.
Really? Because I know one person who admittedly just lets niggas go. West Side guy. And it's like, I'm not the rapper guy. I'm not gonna.
I love that. That self-awareness.
I love your dog. And what I love about that and what he's done for people is I know how to maneuver other avenues. So I need you to shine best possible so that when I bring you up on your own in this regard, it makes sense.
Hey, but even if he's not the rapper, that guy shines. Though.
Yeah. Yeah, you find
He can
your way
say
to
that.
shine.
He can say that because he shines.
You gotta find your way to shine.
Niggas out here trying to figure out the shine, bro.
Dog,
Yeah.
come up with some other
Something
shit.
extra.
Yeah.
Yo, you
Yeah.
gotta figure out your
the
shine.
yo.
Yes.
Figure out your shine, dog. Figure out your shine.
And one thing that will help is not being scared to let others shine.
This
Yes.
is true.
Yes.
That's not your
Yes.
shine.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause and that
On my shine.
that's
on
the
my
plus.
shine.
Yeah.
Once you know
That's
your
a cable.
shine.
Yeah.
Once you know your shine.
Yeah. Shout out to Kato.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was
It's
actually
wow.
seeing both of them at the same time though, because the shine's got like
What about they
every
call-
time I go, I think my shine,
What is
my
called?
shine,
Trinity, ne?
my shine.
No,
Yeah, Trinity.
Yeah,
it was
Trinity,
called
yeah.
Trinity.
Yep. It's Val. But yeah, man. Yeah, no, I love that, man.
Yeah, man.
Find your shine.
Find
'Cause
your
then
shine, baby.
You won't be scared of other
Come
people's
on.
shine.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's not yours.
Yeah, you won't be intimidated by other
You don't
shine.
go to bed like grumpy or
Hey.
what, hating on your niggas.
wanna get up pressure bust and the pipes.
Yeah.
Pressure
you gotta
over
manage
shine
that
am
pressure.
tomu.
Allah shine bana baba.
Also,
Kya
what
bona?
in turn, what it can let you do is like you might let go of your own.
Or you stop like what's the word, man? Sharpening your own
yeah.
shine.
Yeah.
Like you're not buffing it.
Yeah.
Shine it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, your brass is not.
Yeah. I mean,
No, it's a dance there how.
Yeah. So yeah, just focus on your shine.
yo, I would love, yo, man, this episode must be called Find Your Shine.
Find your shine.
Find Your Shine. I love that, man.
Sponsored by Trinity.
It's Bob.
I'm kidding. It's sponsored
Hey,
by
yo.
Play.
Love
Wow.
Trinity, by the
Yeah.
way. Love Trinity.
Yeah, man. Yo, so shout out to the Quellas, but shout out to La Cabra, Ikawe, Mpagatin. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful,
Yeah, beautiful
man.
project.
Wonderful, man. Chef's kiss, my
Beautiful.
I
dog.
hear in the community, Cow and Pagatin.
Is that what it means? Oh.
Ikawe Mpagatin, yeah. A hero in the nation.
Yeah, and Nation is Caesar.
Yeah.
Pagatin's community.
Mpagatin, yeah.
Sima Zulu nigga.
Yo, man.
A hero in the community. Because
Yeah.
what's up with Mpagatin?
Hey, Pagatin is a community.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, man.
Caesar.
I don't know why Valneri what's up with Mpagatin?
I get about, you know, it's mixed
Mob
masala
justice,
sometimes,
yeah.
though, you know.
Mob justice.
Yeah, mob justice. Never going to mob justice with your phone. I'll tell you that for free. Because while you're beating up the thief, somebody else is searching you. It's just like friendly advice.
That got dark.
Yeah. When you're going to mock justice, leave your phone.
Yeah, no. Shout out, man. Hey, Trumpire put out a single.
Games we play.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Also a guy
I
with
don't
just
understand
amazing
the artwork
vibes.
though.
Yeah,
It's an open letter, but it's not going anywhere. Tronpire, hit me up or just leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments there.
Or at me or something. Like, just to explain that.
Yeah, he'll explain it to me.
Yeah,
Man.
he will. But also, I've been seeing him a lot. I'm
Yeah.
what Sunset.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to say that guy is also another one with just beautiful energy, man.
Too much.
Tronpire, beautiful
Always
energy.
Smiling. Always.
And just super talented as well, man. Tap in, man. Tap in. The vocals.
And it's like, oh, it makes sense. You're not a rapper. It's like, you're not... Yeah, because rappers like to, again, going back to, we have to be tough. You know? But yeah, Tronpire is always a delight.
Yeah.
Delight.
Delight.
Hey, yo.
Kizo.
I'm awaying that, man.
Black men cry, man.
You don't need that.
You don't need that.
Hey, yo, we don't need that.
I don't need that. Black man cry, y'all.
Yeah, and then also on the R&B level, Manana, Our Broken Hearts Mend. Oh.
That came out yesterday, ne?
Yep.
So beautiful. It was funny when I was going to work in the morning. Damn near all the digital billboards. I mean, Spotify had a thing for him, a rollout for the album.
Manana is another one that we're not like talking about how he moves.
He's moving amazingly.
He's moving very, very interestingly.
Amazingly.
Is he moving in the open? Maybe that's why we're not talking.
I think if you are studying the game,
you
must
have to
see
be
it.
of certain exposure and access.
Yeah.
But
even if you just follow him, you will ask questions like, "Oh, how are you in LA
when niggas don't even know you here
in a writing camp?"
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Nah, he's moving.
So, but also you see with stuff like that, it's not like consumer facing mostly.
Yeah, but
you know, that's why.
you're right.
Yeah,
But I'm talking to
You
the
wouldn't
people who
know.
want to be in the industry.
Oh yeah,
This is part of their research. Oh, there's other avenues. There's different, like, you know what I'm saying? This brother's already got a Grammy, ne?
I'm drawing a blank there. I'm not
I've heard Grammy and Manana in the same sentence.
Also, I'm not sure
But
in what
Because I
context.
think he wrote on something that won I think he wrote on something.
You might be right.
For Southeast Soul or something like that. Let me Google it.
You might be right. But also,
Let me Google it.
yeah, and that Spotify content piece they did for him.
Yeah.
So beautiful, man.
Yeah.
With archive footage from him singing as a child, and you know the choir treatment as well, like him with his with like Rolene and like the producers that walk. Really, really dope. And
I haven't watched that yet.
yeah, I watched it. It's nice. It's a nice, cool 5 minutes.
Nice.
Styled
Very nice.
beautifully. It's just you know, the cinematography, it's dope.
Do you know who shot it?
I'd be lying and I'd be doing them an injustice, you know. Me, I clicked the link and I watched.
You watched.
And I
It's
marveled.
actually for Burna Boy's song Time Flies, and like he wrote on it.
Sauti Soul, and it does have Sauti Soul.
It does have
That's
Sauti
the
Soul,
album
yeah.
that you hate.
I don't hate. There's no Burna Boy album that I
it
hate.
was in you. It's
Yeah,
another
it's the
Burna
other-
Boy
it's
fan.
not, and he's Kabelo Lena, but we don't say which Kabelo.
Yeah.
Makabaza.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell ya.
Yeah, so
Burna Boy is my African goat. Let's not get that twisted.
I think that's my favorite Burna Boy. When it has some Time Flies is for what? Too much bunda.
And then it also has Bank on it. African
Bank
Giant.
on
No,
it.
it's not African Giant.
Yeah,
Twice as
Twice as tall.
Twice as tall.
Twice as
Comma.
tall.
I think Comma for
love
me is
that
like
album.
But anyway, we digress.
Yeah, way
Back
too
to
big
South
and all that.
Africa.
Yep, on the live, Madlera dope boy, Tempele Amaspinara also, dope video.
Yes.
Dope joint.
With Homegirl, Kana Kamang, the singer.
Leah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dope joint, dope video. Alright,
Hey,
Clary.
we're taking the goosebumps.
Clary moving well as well, man.
Clary
I
moving
mean,
like a something, yo.
Golfing with Ja Rule.
I mean, telling
Talking
Ja
about
Rule about
Zege
Zege Zege.
Come on now.
You know?
Yo.
I don't know.
Glacier. Glary. Come on, man.
I think that's studio on Gold Coast, Papa.
In studio with ASAP,
12E. You know what I mean? Chilling with Cousin Steez.
On a video shoot with Cousin Steez and Spino.
I mean,
Camino.
yeah, I mean, going to
I think
Kitso.
Spino also posted the thingy, Tempelama Spinar on his stories.
I mean, chilling with Swiss Beats, come on.
Chilling with Swiss Beats. Godfather of Harlem.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
What we talking about?
Yeah, no.
What we talking about?
It's crazy.
I'll tell you about-
International.
That's
I
crazy
mean,
move.
it's very hard to be a Larry hater right now.
Yeah.
That'll be sick to your stomach.
It's very hard. It's very hard, but it's very easy too. I can see why y'all hate.
Yeah.
I'd want that too.
I'd hate too.
If I was
I'll
you.
tell you this. The hate is not going to be objective in this regard with what Larry is doing. It's like,
Hate is generally not objective.
Yeah.
it's generally like I just want what you got. I just can't get it.
yo, shine.
Yo, shine.
You
Find
know?
your shine.
Yeah.
Yo, shine, my boy. Yo, shine.
Find your shine. Find your shine.
Haters gonna hate.
Potatoes gonna potate.
You know? Hated
Yeah.
niggas marry hated bitches and have hated
I
kids.
think I've got a headache.
Oh my word. Shout out to Panado though. You know? The guap's choice. Yamushapa Luffy. Yamushapa Luffy.
That's a throwback.
Yamushapa Luffy. That's childhood.
Hell, you gotta tell that story, bro.
Look, long story short, right? I was in grade 1 learning how to read and I was excited, right? Because I could read the and choice. I could read that stuff. At that time, for me, I mean, I was learning. I don't even think I was in grade 1, whatever, but I felt advanced. And then it says the GP's choice. And then I read that and I said, Panado, the guap's choice. And Kitso can forever.
That was the best.
And he kept
time.
making me repeat it. I didn't understand. Like, the
I'm like,
guap's
I'm like,
choice.
say that again.
The guap's choice.
Oh.
The guap's
Hey, no, let
choice.
Vansin,
Yeah, I mean, and you know, I got so happy. Late, I never forgot that when guap became a word.
Yeah.
And I said,
I
That's
called
what
it.
I got there.
I called it.
that's why I miss with guap dad. That's why I miss with guap by Big Sean. That's why I
See
miss
me
with...
and-
Yeah, I mean, that's why I miss with Gucci Mane, even though it's guap. But yeah, it's a guap derivative for me. Anything guap, and that's why I love guap, nigga. But yo,
I appreciate you, bro.
yeah, man.
Oh, man.
So, no, and I wanted to touch on something. You know me and this, you know my
Hard if it's got
Hard.
headache.
But it's just like I love this. That you know, like, you can see this downscaling in music, right? Like it's going crazy. But downscaling and centralizing,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, it's like the order of the day. You know, the teams are getting leaner. And like these companies are now just
Even
consolidating
smaller, yeah.
everything. Like this is off the bat of you saw what Rock Nation is doing now. They also have a distribution arm as well.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're becoming
Saw
like
that coming.
a one-stop shop. And shout out to Benza from 5th Season. He put up something as well. Like I'm actually just gonna read it verbatim, you know?
Go ahead,
So
baby.
he put up the poster where it says like Rock Nation announces merger from Rock Nation Distribution, which will allow partnered independent artists to maintain their masters. Right? And Raphael Benza was like, it's late, they late to the game. Africori, Platoon, Ditto, Orchard, TuneCore, Ingrooves, 5th Season, Believe, have all been doing this. Nothing new to see. There's a lesson here though. Even if you are late to the game, you should still make a media announcement about it to get the attention
Exactly.
and drive for a share of the pie.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
there's so many lessons there, and there's so much research to do there if you're in the music business.
Yep.
And you know, and like there was also this interview with Steve Stout and Joe Budden.
Yeah.
And when
we were talking about United Masters.
yeah,
Yeah.
but again, because globally there's this downscaling in the music business. Like there's like it's like a culling almost, like of personnel. Like people are losing spaces, losing jobs, and things of that nature.
I think it's in most media.
True. Yeah, like it
Avenues.
lead.
Yeah, it's
but
not
even
just
like,
music.
I think it's just happening everywhere because you see Nike do it. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
there's just a whole lot
Yeah,
in spaces, right? But with them, it's not as focused, right? Because like if you work for a company like Nike, you can almost work anywhere, almost. Because
Yeah,
there's just so
you
many
can.
spaces. You can go FMCG, you can go in the market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because in entertainment, it's so specialized, right? that if that is the only thing you have been doing, once you lose your spot, it gets very tricky to create another spot for yourself or jump into another spot.
Yeah, you pretty much have to be entrepreneurial.
You have to be entrepreneurial. You have to be upskilling in other areas.
Yeah.
Diversifying is actually becoming a necessity if you're in that space. If you think about it, because Steve Star was just like, yo, man, when I was doing like A&Rs and my job was like doing like music submissions and things like that. Like, where was my next job gonna be? You know what I mean? For those people that are doing that sort of job or a super specialized job, like where are you taking your CV or your resume as well? This is just food for thought. It just made me think, diversifying is not just a nice to have now. You know what I mean? And might be just in life in general. Yeah, but it's something to look at. And then just looking at how people are centralizing and becoming leaner, it might be a thing to think about in terms of what you're creating.
Yeah.
If you are now going into a space of owning a business, how do you learn the lessons of centralizing before it becomes a thing that you have to learn and it becomes weird for you?
Even in the situation that we're in right now, usually there'd be like four videographers.
Yeah, camera operators.
A sound guy.
Yeah.
It's none of that.
Yeah.
There isn't, man.
Yeah, man. Producer in the background giving you the notes.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? But this is just something for...
Also, I think, that's also another privilege because all those things that you guys mentioned, just things that we've somehow came up in contact with through our jobs.
True.
As well.
Diversifying of skills.
Yeah, diversifying of skills. Definitely.
True.
Portfolios as well.
Yeah.
I've got on my vision board.
Yeah.
Be diverse like Hove.
Yeah,
You think Hove is diverse?
Business-wise, yeah. It's not just a music mogul. Like, he taps into different markets. He'll do alcohol, he'll do that. He'll invest in sports and whatever.
Yeah.
I had a conversation. I'm not going to make this long. I know you got a headache. Do you think it can be too early to diversify?
From a practice perspective, yes.
Yes.
But you must understand, I think you must always learn and something else, like be upskilling yourself in other areas besides what your designated portfolio is,
And that sort of becomes the anchor. Like, in some way, not an anchor. I mean, an anchor could make you mobile and stuff, but that's something that you go back to. And also, what opens up other doors is like, if you're quite skilled in one thing, people tend to be like, okay, maybe that you could come in here and teach us other things, or you can. So when you diversify early, hate to say this, but jack of all trades, master of none. You
know the whole saying is, but a master of one. But a master of none is still better than a master of none. Of one, ain't it?
A master of none is still better than...
Master of one.
Yeah, I mean, it works like you're saying. It can be stretched like that or it can work for or against you.
Yeah.
But if you're asking us here, and I'd have to answer, I'd say you can be...
Too early.
Yeah, too early in your...
Yeah, you can...
I was thinking about it.
Yeah, it's possible. But like I said, in practice, like practicing the diversification, if it is...
Because some of the wealthiest people, like, we be like, yo, it's the age of the slashes. But some of the wealthiest people, like, really focused on one or two things. And when those things popped, and they popped hugely, and then they diversified.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And I guess for us in this instance, it would be like, not saying this is what you should do, but I think what most of us do is like get a job, be good at that job, get a few promotions, and now for you to stop subsidizing your other things. You get me?
I hear you.
So you get to a level where, okay, cool, I have money that I can put into other things.
I hear you. I think you must just always put yourself in a position to be able to diversify.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there must be the forecast to say, okay, cool. At some point, I have to have the ability to pivot into something else. You know what I mean? Like it must be a thought. The seed must be there, I must have other skills as well.
I don't want to lie. I don't want any other skill. This sounds bad.
I know you.
Yeah.
That's not.
No. I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
I would not want, like, I'd love my skill to be money.
Okay. Because it's kind of an evergreen skill.
Yes.
Yeah, and a necessity, a quintessence, sort of.
Yes.
Among the things that you learn, entrepreneurship, which can equate to you'll make money wherever you go, however. I guess. Inshallah. I didn't say you will, I'm saying you might.
That's just the food for thought, and just another thing that's just interesting in the
just
space. In the space, but just understand, man, like
Young ho.
things are
Wait,
changing.
my headache is not that bad, hey?
No. For me, that was just a thing about
Is that
it.
all we had on the agenda?
Yeah, I believe so.
What's
I
the
believe
agenda?
so. And yeah, just and also he had that there was
We
a
didn't talk
nugget
about
on.
Nasty's and KO's song.
And I
Because
think
you know
also
why?
Tyson produced
To be honest, man, because the music was too much.
nice one there. I ain't gonna lie, perfect timing.
Shout out to KO and Nasty C. I'm too much.
Yeah.
So the
Also,
vibes, man.
Tyson did a re-release for 2-year anniversary.
2-year
of Home.
anniversary, yeah. And I saw the merch, the vibes,
Yeah.
man. Ah, man, another one,
Yeah,
man.
he
That's like,
cooking.
yeah,
He
cooking,
Another
man.
one.
Great chef, Tyson.
Another one.
Ah, two.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
He's
man.
still out and yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I think those are the vibes, yo. So yeah,
Diversify.
man.
You'll find your shine in, you'll find your shine in many other places.
Yes,
Diversify your shine.
Yeah.
Diversify your. But you know,
Diversify your shine. But
that's
what
what
I'm
we
saying,
see, like-
this
Shine
man-
and diversify.
yeah, shine and diversify. Whatever.
Yeah.
But when you diversify, you'll find shine in other places too.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You ain't got to shine
Diversify,
and you know, a diamond shines from many angles. A polished one, especially. Shout out to Botswana and your biggest diamond.
Shout out to Botswana and J.
Shout out to Botswana.
No, this one is for the biggest diamond.
Mine is just in J.
Shout out to Kwaku and them.
That's the motherland.
Is it not Northwest?
Botswana. Buputatswana.
You know we all come from there.
Who's we?
The Soto group.
I live.
I can say it, not get it. Oh, Kitso.
But you understand what I'm saying, though. It's not derogatory.
I'm not sure, man.
It's
Si Japer, no, but you lose Japer.
I'm not get it. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. No.
My girl
I'm
will
too
probably
much.
kill me for this. Sorry.
Gabon?
Yeah. But yeah. But,
Okay.
yeah, it's like it's all our motherland.
so. How did they make it to the mountains? School me.
I don't know. I could say but
Oh, it's a so. How would you make it?
oh my bad. I'm pointing at the map. I could say so. What I know is that Tulare or Teoril. I could be wrong if Ntoalas got this knowledge a while ago. How I know from Botswana, Spedis, Fiklebiang, and all those dialects, Everkopana Lebato and whatever, or Ileba Sutumbiang. I could say so. Basutu. Could they have formed a language as close to ours on their own?
Why Alice is so too?
Now I'm gonna tell you like Tyrese's cleaning lady. I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, because why Lesotho? Because they were in the mountains in Lesotho, Botswana Kemola, Limpopo Kemola.
I do know, like, also there was like wars that split people up.
Yeah.
That's why in South Zambia there was a Sotho king that went there.
Yeah.
That's why in South Zambia, if you go there, you'll find names that are like very Sotho. Like you'll find the Tabo there, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
And they have, I don't know if it's Chichewa or what that language, pardon me,
Yeah.
but the one that sounds like Sotho.
Sotho. Yeah.
But all I know is that when you follow the good three classifications of languages came from the middle, the Bantu languages from Swahili. They trickle down in various forms. If you look at the good three classification, it will tell you the etymology of things and
Diversify. No. Diversification now.
diversify the knowledge too.
Hey, you gotta do the knowledge. Do the knowledge.
Do the knowledge. What? What's today's knowledge? What's today's mathematics?
Do the
son?
knowledge.
Oh man.
Yo, shout out Fraser Star for life, bro.
Shouldn't have
It's
shouted.
wild.
My head is pounding now. Fuck.
It's Val.
Yo,
And I
appreciate
had
y'all.
water. What the fuck, man?
It's Val.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man.
It's
Some
been
bullshit, man.
a
This
nice
headache,
parlay.
man. Fuck this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Man?
It's been a nice parlay.
Been a nice parlay.
Thank you for
man. You know,
indulging us and listening to us, because clearly a good deal.
Yo, North Furniture, my chance. See you on the block, see you on the streets. It's summer, everything diversified. Diversify your cool time. Yeah?
That's what we summer all the way. We're moving
Yeah, man.
into
You have
spring.
to summer, no. You have to summer, no. Okay, I need to show TeeMan, man. Great.
And then get late in the morning.
Great. Let's start wearing. Why your shorts coming?
It's Val.
It's Val. Flop attacking. And shout out to my moms. Then I have to get up and blow me them nut.
Blow me, let's blow me,
Yo.
let's blow me.
It's Val.
Shout out to my moms.